Hey everyone, I am excited about what I have to share with you today, and I think you're going to enjoy this. I've been working on a project to give you a little gift to help you over the next few days, actually 10 days leading up to the new year. And this is all centered around our emotional relationship with food. We've talked some about the physical components of health and talked about some of the underlying things going on in our health, but I've never actually really addressed our emotional relationship with food, what people would sometimes call emotional eating or cravings. And since the holidays are coming up and there's so many gatherings and so many parties, there can be kind of a mental obsession for some of you if you've really struggled in this area, what to do with your emotional relationship with food. And for a lot of people, there's a lot of shame and guilt and condemnation that causes them to go in this cycle of dieting, restriction, and deprivation, which, as we all know, it never really works in the long term because we haven't actually gotten to the root of what is going on. But for most of us, we don't know how to get to the root of what is happening. We haven't been given those tools, how to deal with our emotions around food. And what I hate seeing, what's really bothered me, both for myself and for other people that I've worked with, is the shame and the kind of the hiding that comes in. We can't really talk about this. We can't really sort through this. There isn't really much help in this arena. Thankfully, I'm doing a certification to work directly with emotional eating, with cravings, with how to work with the relationship with food. And it's been something I've been very interested in for a long time. And so I'm going to be giving you a lot of tips and tools and ideas and just kind of lead you on a pathway for the next 10 days leading up to the new year. And the reason for that is what I want to do is help set you on a path. Because right around this time, lots of people are kind of thinking about their New Year's resolution and what they're going to be doing for their New Year's resolution and maybe even what they'd like to see happen. And I think that that's awesome to have a desire and a goal that you want to see happen. But most of the time, we get caught in the performance orientation sort of cycle of I've resolved to do this. And it doesn't work long term, because usually these goals are built around deprivation and restriction and dieting, and we were biologically wired for satisfaction and pleasure and enjoyment around food, so those types of methods really won't work long term. At least if they work for you, more power to you, that's awesome. For most people that I talk with, they really don't work. So maybe it's not that we're not trying hard enough, or that our desire is not great enough. Maybe we just haven't had the right tools, and maybe we haven't had the right paradigm to work from. Maybe there's been more of a fear-based mentality and a performance and a striving-based mentality rather than a love and acceptance and a different mentality, which I'm going to share with you over the next several days. So here's what I kind of want to give you is just kind of a set of I'm going to give you some tools in order to work with this whole subject of cravings, what to do in the moment when you're having a craving. And this does not revolve around eat this and not that, or do this sort of exercise and not that. This is totally outside of that box. We're going to be working with the mind and the subconscious mind and what's going on with that causes us to reach for food when it may not actually be what we're wanting. And then also I just want to give you I'm going to do several videos for you so you can understand kind of what's happening. So if you want to dive in with me into this whole realm of working with our emotional relationship with food and doing it in a way that is full of love towards ourselves and grace towards ourselves, and rather than beating ourselves up and going on that shame and condemnation cycle, which really has never worked for us, if we're really honest with ourselves, going on the pathway towards digging into the deeper reasons why we are craving something. What is our real craving? What it is that we're really hungry for, and coming at it from a place of compassion and understanding, and then giving you actual tools to work with that. So that's going to be happening in the next couple of days. So just stay tuned, check your inbox. You're going to be getting gifts from me for the next 10 days, and I'm so excited to share all of this with you.